Today we begin the day with the moon in Libra, third day of having that moon in Libra, focusing on relationships, focusing on balance and peace, and how we can cultivate a feeling of inner peace through creating balance and looking at what's out of balance in our lives and our relationships, which I've been talking about over the last couple of days. So check out the last 2 days, January 30th and 31st for the Libra moon tips for you for this week. And then today, the moon goes into Scorpio after spending the first part of the day in Libra. So Scorpio takes us deeper into ourselves, a deeper dive into transformation and connecting with that soul's truth. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Thursday, February 1st. And so as we complete and conclude this moon in Libra time, we are wrapping up, finishing some of that work on ourselves and how we show up in relationships, noticing some of those dynamics about what triggers us in relationships, how we can respond to those triggers in a healing way, when we need to step back, when we need to take care of ourselves and remember who we are, having a grounding process for yourself so that in relationships, you can really get the most out of being with another person. And of course, it's a learning process. So recognize that in yourself and enjoy the good moments, but also remember that, sometimes when things are bumpy, it's because you're getting to a place of greater depth. And that is where the Scorpio moon takes us. It takes us deeper into trust building, deeper into a possibility for more depth in our relationships, more intimacy, more, again, more trust, but also going into a deeper place of connection and vulnerability. So once that moon shifts into Scorpio, which is just a little bit after 12:30 my time, I'm on Pacific time of the West Coast of the United States, Los Angeles time. You can adjust for your own time zone, but as that moon shifts into Scorpio, we go deeper. So we're diving deeper into the waters of transformation, deeper into our own feelings of passion, of truth, needing to be honest, needing to look at things honestly, being honest with ourselves. And so we go through that death and rebirth process that Scorpio brings. So it's asking us to let go of something that made us feel comfortable in the past, right? Get outside the proverbial comfort zone to new possibilities in being reborn into deeper connections, deeper sense of trust. And of course, we want this to be built on a solid foundation of knowing who we are. As the moon enters Scorpio, it forms a square with Pluto, bringing even more intensity for the beginning of this Scorpio moon period. And so even as the moon completes its time in Libra, we're starting to feel that approach to the square to Pluto. We're starting to feel some of those places where things might feel challenging or hard, or really asking us to connect with our deeper truth. And then as the moon goes into Scorpio, of course, it forms an exact square with Pluto. So this can be a time of intensity, right? It can be a time when things, especially feelings, energies, things that we don't necessarily want to confront are going to show up. And through the process of moving through those things, we get the wonderful transformation of, the butterfly coming out of the cocoon, because we have had to go into the underworld and dissolve our old selves first. So that's the part that can be a little bit disorienting, right? Is the part where we have to dissolve, where we have to let go, where we have to come to terms with some difficult truths and move through, right? It's not about control. It's not about doing things right or wrong. It's really about moving through the feelings we need to have, the things we need to process, because when you feel those deeper truths, you can feel them and move through them in a way that allows you to release what it is time to release. And letting go of your old self, old identities, old ways of knowing, old ways of understanding, old ways of being, as we embrace and prepare ourselves to emerge into the new ones. And so that is the scorpionic process, even more intense as the moon forms that square to Pluto. And today brings that kind of intensity, but also that sense of we are truly creating something new. We are truly stepping into what we can be and want to be reborn as. So thanks so much for being here. I am Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me at my website, astrologyheals.com. If you are going to my website in the next week or so, I am in the process of transition, so you may experience some glitches. Some things may not work, and if you have any issues, please email me and my team at info@astrologyheals.com. But once we get through this period of the next few days, everything should be working smoothly. So just let us know if you're having any issues, and we'll be sure to help you out. Astrologyheals.com for how to work with me and so much more. You can read books that I've written about how to work with astrology to transform yourself through the soul lessons of the planets in your chart, and so much more. Thanks so much for being here and for subscribing, and I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.